Student Cash Advance. How to withdraw cash from your organization's fund. You are able to withdraw cash from your student organization's fund. To do so, you will use the Student Cash Advance form. You may withdraw up to $300. This form is not to be used to reimburse or pay people. The Student Cash Advance is in a PDF format. You should download the form to your computer to use the writable PDF format. You will need to be able to print this form for submission. If you prefer, you can print the form and submit a handwritten copy. You'll see this form is made up of two parts. The top part is the Student Cash Advance, and the bottom part is the student cash return. When you make a cash withdrawal, you will always close your transaction by returning the student cash return with any leftover cash and receipts from your purchases. If you do not have any leftover cash, you will still need to close your transaction by submitting the student cash return along with your receipts. Let's begin completing this form by entering in your information. Type your name, permanent address, the one the university has on file, and banner ID. Enter a submission date, your club name, your advisor's name, and the purpose for this cash advance. Enter your club's fund number under Fund. Your fund number is your club bank account and is identified with a 6-digit number beginning with the numbers 81. Do not enter an org number. Orgs are used for offices and departments, not clubs. Choose an appropriate account number to enter under Account. Refer to the list of commonly used account numbers. Account numbers are numbers assigned to a certain type of expense. This allows the university to code and reference all types of expenses. For instance, if you're purchasing catering, there's an account code meaning food. If you're hiring a bus, there's an account code meaning lease bus. In this case, I'm going to choose the account for event supplies as I plan to spend my cash advance buying supplies for an upcoming event. I will enter 701527 under Account. I would like to withdraw $100 from my club fund to buy supplies for my event. Because I am able to return any leftover cash, I do not need to know the exact amount of the money I'll need for my expenses. Remember, you can withdraw up to $300 per day, and your transaction must be closed before you are permitted to make another withdrawal. Sign your name above submitting student signature. Have your advisor sign under advisor's signature. This must be the person who is registered with the Office of Student Involvement as your official club advisor. The Office of Student Involvement will sign under Budget Administrator. Your next steps will be to submit the Student Cash Advance to the Office of Student Involvement. Before you do so, go ahead and complete the information you already know on the bottom half of the form, the Student Cash Return. Enter your student organization name, then enter the same fund and account number used on the top of the form. These numbers must match. You must submit the Student Cash Advance to the Office of Student Involvement for approval. Drop the form off in our Financial Forms drop box. We will review your form and approve it. Because you will receive your cash from the Office of the Bursar, you will need to come back to our office to pick up the approved and signed form. You will be sent an email as soon as the form is ready to pick up. This may take up to a full business day. Do not expect to receive your approved form the same day. Your next step is to take the Student Cash Advance form to the Bursar in the Musketeer mezzanine. Detach the bottom half, the Student Cash Return, for later use. The Bursar will process your form and give you cash. When you are ready to close your transaction and submit the Student Cash Return, you should fill in the rest of the form appropriately. The returned from name will be the student returning the form. Your description should explain how the cash was used, and the amount should be the amount of cash you are returning. The only signature you will need on this form is your own. You will submit the Student Cash Return directly to the Bursar. No need to drop it off at the Student Involvement Office. The Bursar will accept the form, sign under Received By, and accept any leftover cash as well as your receipts.